If you don't feel well, something hurts your head, your stomach, you can tell someone, you can get medicine, you can go to the doctor's office, but not your pets. They can't tell you when something's not right. Sometimes you'll notice changes in their behavior or body condition. Other times, nothing on the surface seems wrong at all. That's why we've brought in Dr. Julie Peterson, a veterinarian. She's here as part of our My Pet series, and we welcome you. Good morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, thanks for being here. So I'm a fairly new pet owner, if you will, and for anybody out there that's thinking about getting a pet, what's the most important thing we have to remember when we get one?
Well, it's so important to take your pet to the veterinarian regularly. By ensuring your pet has an annual checkup, you and your vet work together to keep your pet healthy, and potentially serious health conditions can either be prevented or diagnosed and treated earlier.
And sometimes we'll even notice changes in our pets. I have a friend of mine who sometimes tells me her behavior has changed physically, emotionally, and she'll sometimes just relate it to age. And that's not always the case, isn't it?
That's right. So it is important for pet owners to be aware of their pet's behavior and body condition, but behaviors may change for any number of reasons. But if your pet is slowing down, he or she may not be feeling well. And this can occur in younger and older pets.
What are some examples that we should be looking for in terms of changes that we notice?
So some behavioral or physical changes to watch out for include the pet slowing down, not being as active or wanting to play as much, acting stiff or painful, exercise intolerance, changes in appetite or body weight, changes in drinking or urination habits, or changes in the pet's hair coat.
And if we see these changes, I'm sure then some kind of condition can start progressing, correct?
That's right. So some conditions that may occur include hip and joint disease, such as osteoarthritis.
And that one's a biggie.
Right. Heart, liver, or kidney disease, neoplasia, which is cancer, or endocrine disorders such as Cushing's disease, diabetes mellitus, hyperthyroidism in cats, and hypothyroidism in dogs.
Let's talk about hypothyroidism. What exactly is that, and how does it affect our pets?
Okay, so hypothyroidism is a condition that results due to deficient circulating thyroid hormones, T3 and T4. Okay. The deficient hormones cause a decrease in cellular metabolic activity in the pet. And coincidentally, humans can get this condition as well.
And what happens to the pet if they get this condition?
So this usually occurs in middle age to older pets, and you might notice them start to gain weight. They might be lethargic, so their energy levels decreases, and they may have dermatologic changes, so they may have hair loss.
Pretty common?
It is fairly common.
And
yes.
how do you treat it? What do you do?
So oftentimes in both people and pets, they are prescribed levothyroxine sodium tablets.
Okay.
And the medication acts to supplement T4, which is the thyroid hormone that is deficient. It's in the form of a small tablet that's given orally once or twice daily, as prescribed by the veterinarian.
And it will take how long for the condition to maybe improve?
You usually start seeing results within a few weeks.
Okay, and it's something that you'd have to keep the dog on?
That's
it's not
correct.
Something that you would just say, okay, he's good?
That's correct. It will be lifelong for the pet.
All right, so the bottom line is really checkups for the animals are just like checkups for us. The bottom line, very important.
Absolutely, yes. And once again, it is very important for pet owners to monitor body condition and behavior, but sometimes health conditions may progress and the pet owner may not notice. So the veterinarian may pick up on this. So that is why it's so important to have an annual checkup for your pet, or you may go to your veterinarian more frequently if you have questions or concerns.
Doctor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great advice and great information. And for our viewers, if you want to find out more about helping your pets get healthy and keeping them that way, visit LloydInc.com.